Hi, Emily. How are you? Some donations. Hi, Big. How are you? Hi, Jess. Hi, donations. Girl, I am not a mommy. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so I have. You already done work, Jess? No, I didn't watch boxing last night. Alright, so Emily, you can post your questions. And Emily, you send for 2, so you get a free 3-card reading. So just remember that. Alright, Ray, you will be added. Thank you. Alright, so let me just get the. You're welcome. Alright, so let's see for Emily. What does Spirit want me to know right now? Alright, let's do angels. My allergies been kicking my freaking ass. Yesterday, I was doing hair almost the whole day, which was a good vibe because I love my hair clients. Um, so we were I was doing hair all day. I was gonna come on last night, but I was too tired. I was like, let me catch up on my shows. All right, let's see. What do you want Emily to know right now? Oh my God, Jess, I gotta send you the freaking group. So I started doing this group with them. But anyways, they did a free live on Friday, right? They did a free live and like they asked questions. Like they were like they wanted you to answer questions like, like my question was, if I won $1 million. No. She said, when you won $1 million, what did you tell people? Like how did you tell people you got it? And I said, through affirming. And then so they played games. And then right after you answer your questions, she asked, what do you want us to affirm for? And then, you said whatever you wanted. And I just said like that I'm living my dream life, right? So then they affirmed for like a minute, right? But before that they did a game and I actually won 2. And then but the second one I was like, you know what? I was like, give it to someone else. Like because there was like 30 people in there and I won twice. But so I actually won their free because she does different groups of like saturation and like quantum jumping and stuff like that. So I won their money group. So I'll be in the money group this week, which I'm excited. Which is so crazy because last week I was like, you know what? I got to get back to like affirming for money out of thin air, like manifesting money out of thin air. Hi, IJ, you'll be added. Um, and I was like, yo, I can't believe that was too easy. All right, so let's see. Spirit, what do you want Emily to know? What do you want Emily to know? You have the Five of Water, the Moon. I'm seeing some uncertainty coming up. Um, yeah, the Two of Fire, the Hermit. Like, I'm seeing you kind of like maybe being in a pessimistic energy coming up. Like, they're saying almost like, for me, the Five of Water is, it's like the Five of Cups, but this means more like things not turning out maybe the way you've hoped. um they're saying don't cry over spilled milk. Just remember your power, that even if something is not working out, it is working out. Even if in the moment it doesn't feel that way. See, yeah, because I'm getting a little bit of like mixed signals. um you have the Moon. The Moon is all about your intuition. They're saying use your intuition, release fears that could be holding you back. There's things unfolding behind the scenes that you're not going to see clearly right now, which is what I was getting from this spread, anyways. Um, but Spirit is saying too, with the Two of Fire, like you're coming into your own. There could be new partnerships or contracts coming up. So even though you're not seeing these things that are happening behind the scenes, they're telling you to continue to move forward because things are working out for you. You have the Hermit. We know the Hermit is all about solitude, spending time alone in the quiet, possibly meditating. Um, this feels like self-discovery. So I'm seeing you in the energy of self-discovery, focusing on you or needing to focus on you too. You have the Three of Fire, which is about abundance. Like I said, even though things may feel a little uncertain, they're saying don't cry over spilled milk because luck is on your side. Things are going to start looking really good for you. They're saying just have patience at this time. They're saying focus on your long-term plans. Don't focus too much on what's not happening. Um, the Two of Earth is maybe too much going on. Like you may be juggling a lot of things coming up. Maybe there's going to be decisions that you have to make that, you know, are going to take time for you to, they're saying take your time, but they're also saying be more playful. Stop being so serious. Happy Mother's Day to everyone that's a mom. I'm not a mom yet, so I don't receive it. But happy Mother's Day to everyone that is a mom. You have the Three of Air and the Two of Air here. So you have three cards where it's the twos, the Two of Fire, the Two of Earth, the Two of Air. So this is about having this, making hard decisions. You have the Three of Air, which is, there could be like a some type of event that comes up that could bring some sadness. They're saying take your time to heal. There could be also an energy of like you needing to forgive your past. The Two of Air for me is like being unable or unwilling to make a decision that you know you need to make. So could be like pretending that there isn't a problem that you're seeing or feeling, which again the Moon is there, which is about your intuition. So just remember that. Remember to um take your time when it comes to making decisions, but also listen to your intuition. Don't, if something doesn't feel right, then you need to listen to that. um let's see, let's do your second question. I'm going to change the deck. What's up with Mr. Colin? And Emily, what's your third question? For the three card, what's going on with Colin at this time? I mean, if you want to wait until you hear this reading, that's fine. I'm just saying, don't forget you get a third question since you donated for two. All right, for Emily, what's going on with Mr. Colin right now? He's kind of MIA again, but let's see what's going on with him. The stars here. Okay. The Justice, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. I feel like he's balancing things out. Like, could be focusing on other things. I'm not getting anything too heavy, even though I do have the Eight of Swords. I want to see more. The Queen of Swords. Show me more. What's going on with him? The Ace of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Why is the Eight of Swords here? The Hermit. Yeah, I'm getting him. I feel like this is naturally who he is, Emily. You're gonna start seeing things about him that maybe I always say there's patterns, um there's actions, there's words, and then there's patterns. You're gonna start seeing a lot of patterns when it comes to him. Kind of seeing things more clearly when it comes to him with the Queen of Swords there, the Ace of Swords. And if you see, there's a reflection here, right? And this is all about balance, getting clarity. I don't really think there's anything really going on. It's kind of like he's just focused on other things. Um, Show me the Six of Pentacles. The Temperance, yeah. It's the Temperance with the Empress. So for me, this feels like I feel like he's definitely still interested in you, but with the Empress and the Temperance, to me, I feel like he's focusing on him and his growth. So it's just kind of like what it feels like is like to him, you guys are getting to know each other. So it's like not having too many expectations or like high expectations for now, because he's still kind of in this. I'm still single. I'm still not tied down to anything or anyone. So it's almost like he doesn't really see that he may not even notice that there has been a bit of like MIA energy. I don't know if that makes sense, but I feel like with the Hermit and the Eight of Swords, there could be a bit of stress behind the scenes or like him overthinking things. And this is why he's also going quiet, because he's just trying to figure things out. But I'm getting more so this energy of someone who is kind of just focusing on their pot of gold. Spirit's using their pot of gold. So he could just be focusing on money, on his growth, like his stability, and not really noticing that he's kind of MIA. I will say with the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, you're going to get more clarity from him. There will be a breakthrough. This is a card of like communication as well. So I feel like he will you're going to communication is going to pick up. But I feel like it's going to be with the Seven of Wands here. It may be a bit of an up and down when it comes to communication with him. Um, yeah, the Four of Swords. See, yeah, I'm getting like someone who naturally goes quiet. So that's what I'm getting from him. Like a lot of meditative energy I get from him. To me, he may just be someone that kind of likes his alone time and doesn't realize that he's doing it. Just wanted to check in. I mean, I didn't get any of that, but I didn't ask that specifically. Like, I asked what's going on with him. I just want to be clear. I asked what's going on with him, and that's the answer I got. I don't think that it has anything to do with you, but I also didn't ask, like, how he's feeling when it comes to you and the connection. So, just to be clear, because the questions do sometimes matter. Oh my God, congratulations, Kimberly. Oh my God, Kim, how does that feel? What are you gonna do now? Like now you're free. It's like not that you're free, but that is so awesome. I'm so proud of you, girl. So proud of you. So happy for you. I cannot wait to see what this new journey brings. Okay. And how's he feeling towards you, right? Yeah. So let's see. What are Colin's current feelings towards you? What is his current feelings towards her and the connection? Hi Ling, how are you? How is Colin currently feeling towards Emily? What are his current feelings? What are his current feelings towards Emily? That's awesome. What did you major in, Kim? I didn't know you was graduating this year. So happy for you though. That's awesome. All right, so we have the Magician, the Five of Wands. What are your current feelings towards Emily? And the Nine of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? That's too much. The Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, to me, it feels like someone. He's definitely interested because I have the Magician here. So he's willing to put action to like get to know you, to have some type of growth here, right? That this is also a communication card, but I do see a bit of a guarded energy. Um, with the Knight of Pentacles, to me, is like he's gonna want to move slow, move at his pace, and the Nine of Wands tells me that there is a bit of like guarded energy. Um, Show me more with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Judgment. I feel like he's still trying to figure things out. When it comes to you, I'm getting more interest than anything. So I do feel like he's definitely still interested in you. He's still wanting to get to know you. But I don't know if like feelings or emotions have really started to develop for him just yet. Um, I'm getting more than anything, I'm getting he's still a little protected. Like he's protecting his heart is what I'm getting, but still willing to get to know you. See, I got the Eight of Swords here again. So I feel like there is a bit of like, when it comes to like feelings and emotions or like attachment, I think he's not fully ready yet. So that's what I have for you, Kim. I mean, Emily, sorry. It's still early. Yeah, it's still early. So he's still like a little guarded, wanting to open up, but like, I mean, he's willing to open up and he's like, I want to open up. I'm interested in her. But I don't know if feelings have like started to develop just yet. The romantic interest is there though. So that is what I have for you, Emily. I hope that was helpful. You're welcome. All right, Jess, you can post, and thank you, Kim. I mean, Emily, shit. Oh, nice, Kim. Oh, nice question. Let's see. Oh, you do, Emily? Oh my God, congratulations, girls. I'm gonna have to do something for y'all. I'll try to do something this week. That's awesome, Emily. That's like major. Y'all got some really good. See, I always say like there's always good. Okay. All right, give me a second. I was gonna do something. I don't remember. What was it? I know. All right, I gotta go back and think. Um, I don't remember. I was about to get up to do something, and then yeah, I don't remember. All right, how does Jay feel about just posting reels on IG? Posting IG reels. All right, let's see. We got the Hermit. So to me, this tells me he's watching. He's definitely watching the Hierophant. Yeah, he's definitely watching. And he's watching in the cut. Like, so you're not knowing this. Um I also feel like he's maybe feeling like I feel like he doesn't, with the Two of Pentacles, like he's not really sure how to feel about it. Cause you know what, I'm getting like watching, like constantly watching this and like seeing if you're uploading stuff, but he's not understanding why. Yeah, the Ten of Wands is here. The Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. Show me the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here? The Three of Cups in the reverse. So, you know what this tells me? I feel like he's looking to see if someone else is going to be in there. Yeah, the Magician. So, I'm seeing like him wondering if, like, he's trying to see if someone else pops in. It could be like a male. Like, he could be trying to see if you're with someone. The Queen of Swords, he may be feeling like so you're showing up as very, like, outgoing to him right now. You're showing up as very, like, free, very balanced, where maybe he doesn't feel like he's balanced. Show me the Two of Pentacles. Show me the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the Fool, look, with the Four Wands. I feel like, in a sense, it makes him happy to see these updates, because I feel like, especially like on those days that y'all not seeing each other at work, I feel like he needs that to kind of like cope with the distance. Um, I'm getting more so like very curious energy to see if like you're gonna pop up with a guy. Anything else on this? How he's feeling? He's definitely watching me. He's gonna keep watching. I think he was afraid that there could be another person, because that Ten of Wands with the Three of Cups in the reverse, for me it feels like a little stressed. Yeah, the Ace of Wands with the Two of Swords. This is the thing. He wants to take action. He just doesn't know how. At the bottom, I have the King of Cups. So I do feel like emotions are like running high. Like there could be like emotions running high. And I have the Knight of Cups right under that. So to me, it feels like he needs to just follow his heart, and he's not. And just come towards you. I feel like he will. Like he's going to have to like have no choice at some point to do it, because he wants to do it. So that's what I'm getting from him. I feel like he's trying to see if there is a third party. I don't know why he would think that, but it stresses him out a little bit. And then once he looks, and once he kind of like confirms that there's somebody else in the picture, then he's like, okay, cool. So that is what I have for you, Jess. And thank you. All right, Diamond, if you're here, you can post. All right, thank you, Emily. You'll be added. Yeah, like it's like a lot of like energy of like wondering if there's gonna be like a third party. Like if you're soon gonna post, he's gonna be real attentive. I feel like he's gonna be watching thoroughly whatever you post from now on, to see if like you're gonna do like a couples, like yeah, because maybe he's not used to you doing this, so he's like, okay, what changed? Okay, Diamond or Ray, if you're here, go ahead and post. Okay, so us. This morning, after months of no contact, what was his reason for reaching out this morning? All right, let's see. What's the reason for us reaching out this morning? Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, that's a Two of Swords. He was definitely in his head. I feel like he had been thinking about this for a few days, trying to decide whether he should reach out or not. Show me more. Yeah, see, this was planned. This was planned. It wasn't like he just woke up and was like, "Let me do it." I feel like he was looking for a reason to reach out. Like this is giving like a purpose. Like, okay, this is the perfect timing. I can reach out, test the water, see how she's doing. Because he knows that things have been stagnant. So with the Seven of Cups being here, it's like I've been thinking about this. I feel like he had this plan for a few days, even a week or two. Like he already knew he was gonna reach out around this time. We'll just flip. Look, the Queen of Pentacles is here. You know what, too? The Queen of Pentacles, she's very welcoming. She's very nurturing. She's very loving. So I feel like it's also like him texting you on Mother's Day. He may feel like it hits a soft spot. So again, trying to get back in. Trying to get back in is what I'm getting from him. And this was the perfect time. Look, the Five of Swords, the Star, and the Strength card. Show me the Five of Swords. We got the Fool. So, yeah, to me, this feels like someone who has been kind of like thinking, wanting to talk to you, but just didn't have like a reason, or like he didn't know how to come in. This was the perfect thing. Like to me, this with the Star is like, yes, finally there's a reason for me to reach out. I feel like he wants to have some type of healing that happens with you guys. He knows that you're welcoming, or that you will welcome the conversation. With the Strength card, I do feel like he's feeling a bit confident. Like reaching out today was confident, brought confidence to him. Um, anything else? The Devil and the Four of Wands. So I'm definitely getting wanting to reunite. But with the Devil, I don't like the Devil here because the Devil does have like a puppet here. So I just want to clarify that because I don't like the way that card is looking. The Temperance and the Justice. So yeah, to me, this feels like this was just an excuse for him to reach out. Do I see anything coming from it? Possibly a conversation, wanting to see you, possibly. But I'm getting more so like it's almost like he was checking to see if you would respond, or to see if you would be open to talking. Um, yeah, this was like planned out. So that's what I'm getting. Like he's been wanting to talk to you. He just didn't know how to reach out. So this was perfect timing. Excuse me. You said I waited 3 hours to text that. Thanks. I watched it come across my phone and I was on the phone. Oh, okay. You're welcome. All right, Ray, a reading on your career. Let me change the deck. All right, let me reading on Ray's career. You're welcome, Diamond, and happy Mother's Day. I have too much going on. Yeah, that makes sense. So we have the Ten of Wands. Okay. the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the King of Pentacles. This to me feels like needing to walk away from whatever you're doing now, or you will be in the very near future. You're gonna walk away. So if things have been feeling a little burdensome, a little too many responsibilities, not enough pay, um, not enough like you're working really hard but you're not seeing the fruits of that. I'm seeing you kind of closing out that chapter. To me, the Eight of Cups is here. The Eight of Cups is all about leaving things behind. um it's like a tunnel for me, this card, and the bright, like there's a bright light ahead of you is what Spirit is saying. I'm seeing a long term either contract or a long term, like where you'll be working somewhere long term wise. Yeah, like as I say that, the Ten of Cups, where this is gonna, yeah, it's gonna be you possibly learning something new. Doesn't have to be, but this could be a new position, higher position. One second, had to sneeze. And you're working hard towards that career. The Three of Wands for me is like when you've been, I always say we're manifesting in our own way. So whatever you've been putting out into the universe is coming back to you. Like your ships are rolling in. One second. Yeah, allergy season in full effect. I've been applying to different jobs. Yeah, I see you going to something new. So just know that because I am seeing something new. It's going to come to you like out of nowhere. The Three of Wands for me is like, be patient and just trust yourself. Whatever you've been putting out, you're gonna receive it back. You're showing up as the King of Pentacles here, so I'm seeing a lot of financial security around you, a lot of like you being able to be more reliable when it comes to finances. Like finances just growing, where you're gonna be comfortable when it comes to like career and finances. And with the Ten of Cups being here, to me again, I'm seeing something where you're gonna be at long term wise. So even if you get in there, but you're gonna grow in this company. See, they're saying trust yourself, listen to your inner voice, be confident because you got this. Um, don't just because you may not see things happening right now in front of you, it doesn't mean that they're not working out for you behind the scenes. Because I do see you leaving wherever you're at now. Look, the Magician. Yeah, they're saying like now is a good time to literally manifest whatever job you want. To me, too, the Magician is like very much in their power. It's all the kings in one, right? Has all the powers that every king has in one person. So you can create whatever you're wanting right now with when it comes to career. But I'm seeing you leaving where you're at now. See the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I'm seeing a new job, something new that's gonna feel like a breakthrough for you. That's gonna feel like finally I'm somewhere where I feel good at something that I enjoy doing. So that's what I have for you, love. One second, guys. And thank you, Ray. IJ, you can post. You're welcome. All right, got you, IJ. So let's see. All right, guys. So it'll be a few minutes. Let me grab my paper. Have you talked to her, RJ? I just want to know. Because I'm getting some. Let's get started. Hi, baby. Yes, donations are open, guys. I'm doing a channel reading, so I'll be right with you guys. All right, got your message. So let's get started. Let's get started. All right. So I'm feeling a bit lost or distant, trying to juggle many things at once, all while trying to be strong for others. Sometimes I don't want to be the go-to person, but I feel guilty if I'm not there for everyone. Trying to figure me out is also there. I want to be more open with you, tell you all of these feelings I have inside, but sometimes something always holds me back. The physical distance between us has me thinking about you so much, and honestly, in a very obsessive way. Not to mention the sexual tension. I find myself wanting to talk to you a lot, and that's not normal for me. So sometimes I run and hide. Sometimes I feel crazy because you're constantly there, so close it feels like you're in the same room as me. I want to explore this romance to the deepest level, to a level we may have never experienced before. You are everything I've ever prayed for, plus more. I'm so curious to see where this goes. That is for you, IJ. Let me get you some messages from her. Just leave that box there. What the fuck just fell? Alright, I'll grab that in a second. Let's do purple today. What does Nat want to say to IJ? What do you want to say to IJ? You're my soulmate. Do you feel me? I'm very sad when I feel you walking away from me. Birthday sex? What if I knock on your door? I hope one day I will be brave enough to listen to my heart. I can't wait for the day I can't wait for the day we say I do. I'm about to blow up your phone with calls and texts. I'm going to treat you like every day is your birthday, and all I want to do is talk to you. Oh my god, I got that too, kind of in the channel. So that is for you, IJ, from your lover girl. Sign from that. And thank you, IJ. I hope that gives you some clarity as to what's on her mind. Emily, you can post. She must have a sweet tooth because as soon as I started shuffling for her, I wanted candy. So Yeah, I have a ton of mess. There's different ones. And I still have so many that I've written in my book that I have to put on cards. All right, let's see. What next actions can Emily expect from Colin? Sir, what are the next actions that Emily can expect from Colin? What can she expect next from Colin? What actions can Emily expect next from Colin? And can you add baby to the list? I don't know if she's on there. What are Colin's next actions when it comes to Emily? How long has it been, The Three of Cups, the World, the Eight of Cups. See, I'm getting him coming to see you possibly. So, next actions, to me, this feels like reuniting, talking, seeing each other. Show me the Eight of Cups. The Three of Swords with the Ten. Oh, but you know what? I don't think he's going to be able to. So I'm getting, there could be family issues that could come up. So let's just say he was like, you know what? I may be able to see you like on like real last minute, right? Um, and but it feels like the plan doesn't fall through, like it gets canceled, so it leaves a bit of sadness. So I am seeing while you're away having a good time, you both are going to be feeling a little sad, because of the distance. It's been like 2 weeks. Oh, right. Yeah. So while you're gone, he's definitely going to be missing you. There's distance here. There's missing you, kind of like wishing he could see you. I feel like he may try. But again, okay, the Five of Pentacles. What are your next actions? The Page of Pentacles. So while he's being quiet, I do feel like you're gonna get an apology for it. Even though, see, the Two of Pentacles, it seems like he's just so used to being busy and like just doing a bunch of stuff that kind of including someone in his life is a little life changing. So it's something that he has to get used to. But I feel like, let's just say you have a conversation with him and be like, I just feel like things, you've been a little distant. He's gonna apologize. He's going to want to make sure that when you leave for this trip or before you come back from this trip, that things are good with you and him, that things are not going to be awkward. The Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Wait, hold on. We got the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to say, I feel like when it comes to him, next action, so I'm getting a bit of him wanting to see you but not being able to. I feel like things will get better, like as far as like getting grounded, like you guys talking in your outcome. So you're showing up as very self-sufficient, like, very independent, very balanced, like hardworking, and I feel like that's something that he likes. I don't know if in the past he's dealt with women that were not stable, so that's something that's important to him. But in your outcome, he's showing up as the Emperor with the Ten of Pentacles. So in your outcome, I do see that there's a real strong possibility that this could go like long term distance. I mean, like long term, like you guys in a long term commitment. Um, that's a family card to me. So that's what I'm getting. I feel like next actions just look a little shaky. Like I feel like he may say like I'm gonna come see you, or like something, make some type of like over like something like last minute plan, but it doesn't happen. You're gonna, yeah, just bring it up and see what he tells you. Communication is everything. So we read energy, and I always say like the best thing you can do that I wish I would have done in my last relationship with my ex like was communicate more with him, because I was just too wrapped up in getting readings. And honestly, I think that things may have been a little bit different. We don't know what's gonna happen, so it's better to also just be yourself and like you know do what you have to do. Yeah, I feel like it'll get better. I think when you come back from the trip, things will start to unfold a lot better. Just a lot going on right now on both sides, that things are not going to feel as stable as they probably would if you and him didn't have so much going on already. That was already pre-planned before you guys met each other. So thank you, Emily. And thank you, Diamond. We'll add you. Yeah, the distance is tough, yeah. Alright, Jess, you can post, and Jess, I think you said you get a free 3 card too, by the way. You're welcome, my love. Thank you. Alright, reading for this week. Let's see. Let me just open my. Ling, how are you? I feel like I'm not even talking to you. I'm just like on go. My bad, y'all. I think my allergy meds got me a little tired. Please make sure you guys like the stream. Because I know that, well, there was more than 6 people in here. Give me 1 second. Alright, so let's see. Oh, wait. Reading for this week for just. Let's see. A little hungry. Oh, I hear that. Reading for this week for just. Oh my god, I'm getting like some stuck energy here, girl. Let's see. Reading for one more shuffle. Yeah, there's some stuck energy. Alright, you have the wheel, which is Archangel Michael. So I am seeing a positive change coming your way. Like a situation suddenly moves forward. This is also about good fortune. You have the 6 of water here. To me, this feels like you could be feeling a bit nostalgic this week. Like in your head, but like it's more like I'm getting like good thoughts, not like, these like in my head, but with some bad thoughts. I'm getting like really good, like loving thoughts. Could be from your childhood, could be from your past connection. But like you're kind of like, yeah, it feels like very romanticizing that you're doing this week. I have the Knight of Fire. Um, to me, this is they're saying think things through carefully. So whatever decisions you're making this week, just make sure you're not basing them off of your ego and more so like going within before you make decisions. You don't want to find yourself making decisions that kind of like then leave you feeling stuck, or leave you feeling a bit like, I don't want to say upset, but that can cause your own delays. Okay, you have the chart because I got the chariot here, so this is all about movement. There's gonna be definitely an important achievement that happens for you this week. This could be like public recognition, or like someone even like on your social media. I'm getting like someone posting something really positive. Show me more, spirit, for this week for Jess. You have the Emperor here. too many cards. This is for Spirit. Balance. So with the Emperor, I'm getting like you're gonna be like organizing and being very logical this week, very structured, very disciplined. I want to say like too, the Emperor is like a leadership person, so someone that takes leadership. So I feel like you're taking control of yourself. Like you are gonna be very disciplined. I want to say with your manifestations this week is what I'm getting. Like you being very like focused and like feeling good, but you're like, you know what? Let me be in this consistent energy. Like you're kind of like checking yourself on the spot. Like so, if you start to have like negative thoughts or like you know, feeling a little like I'm not seeing movement, like you're gonna be able to check yourself right away. So this feels like for me too, with the balance card being here, like very good mental diet. This is also card of like this is the temperance card. So they're saying it's perfect time for you to kind of cooperate with yourself, for you to like make some have some like compromise with yourself, right? So which I feel like you've been in that energy where you're kind of focusing on yourself. I'm seeing like do things in moderation. Like if you are making decisions, like things that you want to do, just do it in moderation, so again that you don't feel depleted. The King of Fire is here. You're gonna be very much in like I don't want to say a full masculine energy because that's not what I'm getting, but you're gonna think more like a man is what I'm getting when it comes to like decision making. Like the Queen of Water, but still very soft. We have the King of Fire here, which we know Jade's, I know he's a Aries, and you're the Queen of Water. So there could be something that shifts between you and him in a more positive direction. It kind of leaves you feeling hopeful. Um, Leaves you feeling like, okay, I finally see something that gives me like more like hope is what I'm getting. So that is what I have for you, Jess. I hope that was helpful. Yeah, it feels like something significant could happen between you guys this week. Something that I feel like he'll initiate. Something with him, for sure. Maybe he'll like one of your reels by mistake and shit, but we don't know that. All right, and thank you, Jess. Okay, baby, you can post. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit, what do you want baby to know right now? What do you want baby to know right now? What do you want baby to know right now? Right away, we have the release card, Archangel Azrael. This for me, all right, so what they're saying, the end of a phase or situation spiritually is coming to an end. So there's going to be some spiritual transformation. They're saying it's time to move on. If you're still holding on or wondering like about your past, it's time to move on, let it go. They're saying you're holding yourself back by continuing to go back into the past. You have the Nine of Earth with the Eight of Earth. One more. Yeah, they're saying like enjoy life's like little, like little things. Like enjoy your small wins. Enjoy spending, your time alone. Try to find things that are enjoyable. Um, rather than I don't know if you're holding on to your past, but that's what their message is. Like you're letting your past still affect your present. You have the Eight of Earth, which is um to me this is like a card of like learning something new, learning like everything you need to learn about a new topic. So maybe there's something new that you should look into, like focusing on, that could bring your focus back to the present moment. You have the Page of Earth, so you have a lot of earth here, which is about getting grounded to me, right? Earthy energy is getting grounded, going outside, touching grass, smelling the roses. Um, I'm also getting with the Page of Earth, there's some good news when it comes to financial matters coming your way. So this could be like a financial opportunity that kind of comes from out of nowhere. Um, I'm seeing you challenging yourself too in the near future. But I'm getting like a new area of study, like you're learning something new. Oh, you are. You've been, yeah, good. Okay. Show me more. Look, the Six of Earth, a lot of Earth here. With the Six of Earth, this also feels like, to me, it's like you're receiving like little gifts, like little free stuff from out of nowhere. I'm getting a new career opportunity as well. Um, show me more. Financially, I feel like things are gonna feel good for you coming up. Okay. You have the King of Air here, the Two of Fire, and the Awakening. So the King of Air, to me, this is like you speaking your truth, speaking your mind, being confident, right? Like, so when you tell people and you set boundaries, or if you feel like you have to set boundaries, be more confident when you do it. Um, don't hold back just to spare other people or because you're afraid. The Two of Fire is here, so I'm seeing you're gonna be feeling, I want to say, like a different person. Um, like coming into your own. So this feels like, again, because I got spiritual growth here, but I feel like on an internal and external level, like you're just gonna be feeling like a brand new person. And you have the Awakening here, so I'm seeing you looking at things from a different perspective. If you have been trying, I want to say, figure out your past, or like why things unfolded the way that they did, I feel like you're letting go of that. Even if you feel a little stuck in it, it's almost like you reach like a, how do you say that, like a plateau, and you're like, oh, I don't even think about that anymore. Like you're just gonna be like, one day you're just gonna wake up and be like, I don't even think about that stuff anymore. Like I don't even care about it. You have been doing it. Okay, so that makes sense. But I'm seeing like Spirit saying it's important to just be yourself, right? Like if you have to process things, process them, but just don't unpack and stay there. You may be keeping like I said, keeping yourself stuck in your past, where it's like, I feel like with this Awakening, you're gonna just be like, even if right now, let's just say right now, you're thinking, I'm just like throwing out something random, like you are like, I fucking hate my ex, like I really hate his guts. Um, you're just gonna wake up one day and just be like, I don't even hate him anymore. Like I've let that go. I forgave him, and that's that. Like it's gonna come from out of nowhere, but it feels like something more internal that then you kind of receive it on the outside. Yeah, you have the Justice card here, and you get a 3 card reading because you sent for 2. The Seven of Water, the Five of Air, the Six of Water. So with the Justice card being here, I feel like you're making, Spirit saying do what you know is right, right? But again, stand up for your beliefs. So again, don't spare people like because you just don't are afraid to speak your mind or something. Just speak up, speak up. You have the Seven of Water. I'm seeing the Seven of Water with the Five of Air. Um, Be mindful of the decisions you're making coming up, because you may kind of make a decision based off ego, when they're saying like first go within. I think that some memories are gonna come up because we have the six of water. You're gonna feel nostalgic, and you may find yourself being like, let's just say, like, you know how sometimes you don't even think of stuff, and then suddenly you just remember something someone did, and you're like, I feel like cursing them out. Like, I don't know if that's ever happened to you. That recently happened to me. That's why I'm using that as an example. And I literally called my best friend. I was like, I feel like reaching out, and this was to my ex, and being like, you are such a bum ass man. Like, going, and then I was like, you know what? No, I gotta get, like, I cannot be focused on my past, trying to create a future, right? And so I just let it, I was like, you know what? I wrote it down. I let it go. But I feel like you may find yourself there. Like, you may feel like, yo, I'm about to, like, curse this person out, just to remind them, like, fuck you for that time that you did something. But Spirit is saying, don't do it, because it's just taking you back. Been doing that actually, but boundaries, because you don't get access to it. Yeah, good. See, I got the chance to curse out my other ex, like my ex before my last ex, because he reached out. So I was like, you know what? I feel like, dude, because it felt so good. But then I was like, you know what? No, I just leave this alone. So you have the dreamer, which is just the fool. So we're saying take leaps of faith. Like, don't question yourself. With the six of air, yeah. When it comes to like moving forward or like finding your peace, just take leaps of faith. Like, try new things. You have unexpected opportunities coming up, and I'm seeing the end of a difficult situation. So you could also be like, they're saying plan a trip, even if it's like you just staying in a hotel room overnight with a pool or something. Like, do something like that for yourself. So you kind of started and ended the spread with like letting go and moving forward. Listen, this was like last week too. I was like, I feel like I gotta do it, and then I was like, you know what? She was like, yeah, but remember the other guy, he had reached out, and so. And I was like, I don't know, like, I feel like I still want to do it. But then I thought about it, and like when I went to write, I'm like, I don't even know what to say to this man, so I don't really care. So yeah. I know you have a second question. Oh my God, no, he did not. You know what's crazy? I just had somebody that happened to somebody recently too. Oh my God, that's funny. So that's your question? Is that your question? Your second question? I'm gonna change the deck anyways. Yeah, where you just want to be like, you know what? Fuck you. You may need to do it, to be honest. Look, he responded to that old message. So it's like you can, but then I will also say, like, oh, from your email. Oh my God. Okay. Wait, it was only sexual thoughts came out. Wait, what's that? I'm confused. Yeah, I don't think the girls pay attention to the to anybody's. I know I used to never pay attention to other people's reading. She asking about T Boys trying. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't even remember some of it. I don't know. I never paid attention to other people's readings. That's so funny. Even when I would be like on the channels like before, I don't know. Like, I never really paid attention. Yeah, like tuning in and out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so let me go to. Oh, all right. So why did baby's ex reach out by replying to an old message? You should. I mean, if you feel like it's going to let you like release him for good, sometimes you just have to do it. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When my first ex, not the last guy, the one right before him, when he reached out last year, oh, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. It felt so good to tell him how I felt, and then block him, and he couldn't say anything after that. So yeah, why did he do that, sir? Why did her ex reach out by replying to an old message she sent a year ago? I heard missing you. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, he's trying to come back in. He's trying to come back in. I feel like he's definitely missing you. Yeah, like the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. I definitely feel like he was missing what you guys had at some point. I feel like you were like, even though I know you said there was like a toxic breakup, yeah, like the Five of Swords is here. Even though things were toxic at that point, the ending, I do feel like he was, you were his end all be all. At least that's in that, at that time, and even now, I think that now he's really realizing that. So even if at that time he couldn't admit it to himself, now he's probably like, so let's just say he has been seeing other people, right? And I'm just using this as an example. He's been seeing other people. He's gone out with other girls, maybe kissed a girl or two, but he doesn't feel what he felt with you. So he's just there now. He's, to me, it feels like someone who wants to fight for the connection, fight for a new beginning here. Um, Show me the Seven of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. He's trying to come in as a more balanced person, but show me him. What does he want? Girl, what did I say? Like the Queen of Swords with the Two of Cups. He did that because I feel like he knows that you may curse him out. If he like tries to like be like, hey, how have you been or something, or whatever, but he still wants that connection with you. Like he still feels strong feelings towards you. And I feel like he's wondering if you do too. Yeah, the Chariot, the Death card. Yeah, he wants something to change here. He wants something to change here. He's expecting something to change. Um, I feel like he wants you guys to move forward together. Like with the Death card, to me, because you guys have been like in no contact, or you haven't talked, or there was a breakup. To me, the Death card brings change. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Look, he wants to get back. Like he wants things to go back in your heart, to forgive me. Yep, he's been reflecting, and I'm gonna tell you something. I don't see toxicity here, right? And I am a believer that people do change. Um, I just feel like he's been thinking a lot. And I'm telling you, I feel like if he has like tried to talk to other people, or like just to like forget, because he's coming in as someone that could be a little cold, is what I'm getting from him. That doesn't really like to show feelings or admit them. And I think if he never admitted his feelings for you before, like now, like he had no choice but to admit them to himself. Um, Anything else when it comes to him? Why? What else? The Page of Swords. Yeah, he's been thinking about you, and I feel like if he has no access to you, he's very curious as to what you've been up to. Show me more. Look, the Queen of Pentacles with the Justice card. So you're showing up as a wish come true for him. Like I was saying, um, you, even if at the time when y'all were together, he did not admit to himself that you were his end all be all. Now he has no choice. He has no choice, and I think with the Seven of Cups, he's thinking of ways to come back in to rekindle. The Page of Swords lets me know that he's been looking for you, trying to figure out what you're up to. He could be wondering if there's someone else in the picture, like just trying to figure out what you're up to. Where are you? How have you been? But I think replying to that message was easier for him. Um, I have the Four of Pentacles. I thought that was the Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles with the Justice card. So to me, this feels like he's ready to invest and to come clean. So if he's lied to you in the past, like he wants to bring that clarity. I feel like if you were to have a conversation with him, if you were open to it, like he will just like spill the beans. But you got the Devil with the Ace of Pentacles, so it does feel like there's still a lot of attachment here. Um, I won't be surprised. You do have the King of Cups here with the King of Swords, so I wouldn't be surprised. Remember how I said like he's like cold, but like on the inside, those feelings have always been there. I have the Seven of Pentacles here too, so it lets me know like he's been contemplating and thinking. Again, getting that energy. I feel like with the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles, like to me, this feels like he is still attached to you, wondering if there is a new opportunity here. So that's what I'm getting. You get a 3-card reading, so just let me know if you have another question or if you want me to clarify on anything. Yeah, it feels like he wants to come back in and fix things. I feel like I need to be cold. He had me too late. Yeah, you can. I mean, you could say speak your mind and just be like, the chapter is closed. Like, that's it. All right, let's see. Spirit, what is your advice? Should she respond and let it go? Like, what is your advice when it comes to this? Should she respond and let it go? Oh, the Lovers. So this is a choice that you're making. Girl, the Ace of Swords and the 4-1. I feel like it was going to make you feel good. So I'm getting a yes. The Lovers, to me, I feel like there's still some type of bond here. I'm being honest. It feels like this was, and I don't really say this too often. I don't get too many people that are like this, but this was meant to be a long-term deep soul connection. So on the soul level, you guys may still be connected. I feel like when you speak your truth, because the Ace of Swords, there's a breakthrough happening here. So when you speak your truth and you literally like give clarity to this person, you're going to also bring clarity to yourself. I feel like with the 4 of Wands, you're going to feel more liberated, more happy. And I feel like, yeah, I said the pause. The Hangman is here. Give me one more. Girl, yeah, it's just time to let it go. To me, it's time to let it go. Let him know how you feel. He's going to feel like really left out in the cold. But I want to say, like, you're going to feel more free from this. See, this, I know it became toxic at some point. It was not supposed to go down like that. He just couldn't see clearly what this was. Um, I feel like he may have let his old self show up, and this is something that I've been learning that we do. Yeah, he's gonna be in regret. Look, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the freaking Hermit. You and him were supposed to be something more long term, and he messed it up, and he knows that. So I feel like when it comes to you responding, I would say do it, because you're gonna feel free. Like, you're gonna free yourself from the bond, because that's what it feels like. Like, there's a bond here. That's what Spirit is using. Like, there's a bond here that you just need to break. Um, yeah, I think that something I'm learning, like, we're always like changing, so we're always like, sometimes we'll be our old selves, or like our new self shows up. And I feel like for him, like, he genuinely, what he was genuine in the beginning, and I think his old self started to show up, and then that's who you got stuck with. If that makes sense to you. You got stuck with the old him when he was not. That wasn't who he was in the beginning. So that's what I have for you, love bug. I hope that was helpful and gives you some kind of clarity. But I do. He's not healthy. Yeah, yeah. I don't. I think that he's had enough time to reflect, but you can never know who's changed or who hasn't. Um, I think him apologizing or wanting forgiveness is speaks to change. But again, that just because he has changed, it doesn't mean that you have to go back to it. Because it's hard to forget when someone has treated you badly. So I hope that was helpful and take care of yourself. Do what you have to do to make you feel good, is what I would say. If you feel like I'm going to speak my mind, and then do it. Do it. Um, I feel like, I mean, write it down or like, I think what you said, it happened, what, yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. If you've already given yourself like a good 24, 48 hours and you're still feeling like, you know what, I think I want to do this, just do it. So that's what I have for you, boo. All right, Diamond, I'll be with you in just a second. Let me just shuffle these and grab the other deck. Or you know what? I actually have to use the restroom. So give me a second. Let me just save your question because, oh, you know what? I'm not going to see it again. So you're going to have to just repost it, Diamond. My bad. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Diamond, I'm ready for you. Okay, let's see. What is the current energy? What Diamond doesn't see coming. What's ahead of Diamond that she doesn't see coming? The Queen of... Oh, wait, hold on. The World, the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords. I feel like you're going to be in a more confident energy. Um, with the Queen of Wands here, like you're feeling more confident. You're kind of like with the World card, like to me, this is a card of completion. It's also a card of harmony. So focusing on your happiness, focusing on things that make you feel good. With the Page of Swords, I do see you still being curious. Um, Wanting some type of information on something or someone. Show me the Page of Swords. There could be a new suitor coming in too. I just heard that. So the Hangman. Yeah, this could be someone that's like admiring you from afar, like a secret admirer, whether it's like in person, online, work, not work, um, a store that you frequent. There's someone that I feel like has their eye on you that may like kind of like come out of their shell and say it. I thought something flipped, but it didn't. Okay, there it goes. The Three of Swords, the Tower. I'm also seeing a bit of like heartbreak, sadness, something coming to an end that does bring sadness. Yeah, the Two of Swords. You kind of leaving you a little confused. With the Tower here, something kind of happens very drastically, unexpected. Um, it comes with a bit of chaos. The Four of Swords, but I feel like with the Four of Swords being there, it may not be chaos directed towards you, but it does bring some type of sadness, sorrow. The Two of Swords is like feeling stuck, um, not sure of which way to go, needing to make a decision here. Show me that Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like there's a need to make a decision here, and you're not making it. To me, the Seven of Pentacles feels like I'm contemplating, but I'm not gonna do it just yet. I'm gonna take my time with this decision. Um, The Knight of Wands. Oh wait, there was another card here. And the Lover. See, I guess someone new coming. Is this someone new? I feel like someone new is coming in, but they're gonna remind you of someone else. Their energy feels familiar. Like you're gonna feel like it's familiar, but it is someone new. Show me this. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. I'm telling you, this is coming in like real crazy energy, like real fast, like very unexpected. With the four, like that Four of Swords for me is like a calm energy. So that's why I said the chaos is not directed towards you, because you're in a calm energy. But there could be a decision that you have to make coming up when it comes to lovers, to some suitors, and I think you're gonna take your time with it. Anything else? Like there's an Emperor here. I don't know. This person could have a young child, maybe younger than what you're wanting from someone new. Yeah, the King of Wands. This is definitely someone new, though. It's absolutely someone new. But I think that you're going to have someone new and you know your past coming up. There, but I feel like the new person is going to remind you possibly of, I want to say it's us. Let me see. Is that us? You did? Oh, yeah. S is going to try to come in too. So you have two people coming in. You also like I think in general like you're gonna be feeling confident. Even like right now, you may I don't know how you're feeling right now, but let's just say you're not feeling all the way like yourself. You will, you will. So that is what I have for you, Diamond. Hi, Suli. How are you, love bug? All right, and Suli, you get a Oh wait, Diamond, you get a 3 card reading because you sent for 2 questions today. So let me know what your question is. Wait, did you send the message you said or no? Let me turn my lamp on. 1 second, y'all. All right, so let's see. No, cause I don't. I left my Lenormand deck at my best friend's house, so um, until I don't get the deck, I can't promote it. Oh my God, you thought I never leave. Stay away from me. Yeah, good, good. What was I need to know at this time? Okay, you have the 10 of Earth. I'm seeing a very happy family life. They're saying you're gonna be feeling like a lot of financial security. I'm also seeing like you're finding like the magic in little things. So this kind of goes back to like the last spread, the beginning of it, where it's like you're just kind of like in this energy of like I just want harmony. I'm just kind of creative, right? Because the Queen of Wands, she creates her magic. She is magic and she creates it. With the Strength card, I'm seeing like yeah, again, inner strength, like great inner strength. You're releasing harsh judgments on yourself and others and kind of just forgiving and being more compassionate is what I'm getting. I have the awakening here, which it is you looking at things from a different perspective. This is that hangman energy, kind of like standing still and kind of just like figuring things out, but no longer looking at them from maybe like a sad place or like a bitter place or like a regretful place. You're kind of looking at them from the total opposite. Um, so that's what I have for you, Diamond. Yeah, that stay away from me. That's I remember saying that to my ex. I'm like, you didn't even deserve to be in the same room as me. Who's all in here, y'all? Like, it's 11 people in here. What's up? Say hi. Y'all gonna be watching. Say hi. I know y'all like to watch to then go gossip and shit like that. Look, 4 people just like ran. There's one reader, yo. She be in here watching readings and then she'll go and like copy them. Like, girl, get out. Get out. Talking about we had a fallout. Girl, nobody had no fucking fallout with you. I don't even fuck with you. Did one fucking live and never mind. Let me shut the fuck up. In here just watching. That's how I be telling y'all. Be careful who y'all be getting readings from. Because people be watching just to like copy readings and shit. Like, uh-uh. Alright, so let's see. For Jess. Y'all know I like to have a little Sagittarius fun. What does Jess need to know in regards to posting IG reels? What does Jess need to know about posts in regards to posting IG reels? What does she need to know, sir? Let's see. Because I'm like, why is 11 people watching and nobody is like talking? Like, come talk to us. We're fun in here. The Chariot. Okay, so I'm seeing progress, a lot of movement. Okay, so I'm seeing you being, they're saying continue to be determined, like just keep putting content out, right? You're gonna see progress with the Seven of Pentacles. I'm seeing like slowly but surely building. Um, Girl, you're gonna be getting a lot of attention at some point with the Ten of Cups here. I'm also seeing like it bringing you a lot of emotional stability, emotional happiness, dreams coming true. I'm seeing a lot of recognition, a lot of attention. Again, the Knight of Pentacles is like that slow and steady growth, right? To IG than YouTube. Yeah, I think IG is a little bit more um, open when it comes to content. YouTube is more, I don't want to say boxed in, but I do feel like IG and like even like TikTok is a little bit more open. It's more free because you're just posting and that's it. Like I think it's a little harder to grow. And then maybe you know what, I don't want to say that because that's like a limited belief. But YouTube takes is a little slower. Oh my God, really? On Instagram? Yeah, because there's more people I feel like open on Instagram. I think YouTube is like a lot of bloggers and like, you know, readers and bakers and stuff like that. Like there's like a specific content that I think grows on here. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense what I'm trying to say. The Justice, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. Show me the Five of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. So for me, the Five of Wands feels like this feels like more so like you getting in your head when it comes to the growth. But Spirit is saying like every seed that you plant will grow. Like every seed that you plant, you will see like the results from it. Every single one, not just one or two, like every single one. With the Justice, for me, this is like them saying like keep a balanced content. I think what you're doing right now is perfect because it's natural to you, right? And then you have the High Priestess with the Hierophant. To me, the High Priestess is all about like trusting yourself. Just keep putting stuff out there, play around with things. She has a book in her hand, so this is like you like listen to your inner voice, follow your intuition, and know that no matter what you put out there, you're gonna see growth. With the Hierophant, to me, this is like you learning. So I feel like you're gonna be learning new ways or other ways when it comes to reels. So like maybe like possibly even like going on TikTok because that's where you find everything on there. Using ChatGPT, I think I had told you about that. Like just finding more information that helps your growth. I'm seeing that for you too. Um, Show me more. All right, we got the Three of Swords, the Tower, the Moon, and the Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Swords here? The Lovers. I think that this feels more to me with the Five of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. You having a hard time deciding at some point what content you want to put out. Like, I think you're going to have so much like on your head, like on your mind, or so much like let's say like you're writing this stuff down. Like you're going to have so much of it that you're like, "Oh my God, where do I even fucking begin?" Like I don't know what to do. Um Show me the Tower. Let go of any fears that you may be having too. With the Moon here, let go of any fears. Show me the Tower. Girl, you got the sun with the Four of Swords in the reverse. So I'm getting like the Four of Swords for me is when you're feeling stuck. Like you're kind of just there, not making any movement. In the reverse to me is like fast changes and good changes because you have the sun. So feeling very positive. I think the moon is here because there could be like insecurities that come up for you, or like you feeling again there's so much to do. Um and you have the Eight of Pentacles here, so just make sure you keep yourself balanced, that you don't, you know what I'm getting, like, you know, when you start creating or you're creating stuff and you're just like, okay, I'll come back to this, you know what, like, let me put this together, but then I'll come back to do the finishing touches. Like spirit saying that may hold you back instead, so rather just get it all completed once you like sit down at once, rather than letting things kind of like almost like procrastinate. Don't procrastinate, because then you're gonna find yourself working harder and not smarter. Anything else for Jess? The Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this to me feels like finding a direction. Needing to find. I think that eventually you'll find your the direction you want to go in. For now, just keep putting stuff out there. Because then you'll know. So, the Nine of Pentacles, very self-sufficient, very independent, and you have the Queen of Wands here. So you're gonna be getting a lot of attention for sure coming up. A lot of it. So I see your reels like really popping. So that is for you, Jess. And Jess, you still don't have another question? I'm gonna write to YouTube. I'm gonna say I want you guys to do a feature where we can see who's watching, like in real time, or even if we could just see at the end, like once you get off live, like they show you. Like I want them to do that. Okay, you could do it, Jess. Just post your question. I'm gonna write to them. I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna be like, I would like a feature where we can see, like, I said, even if it's not in real time, but where we could see it like afterwards, you know, like after the live is over, like that would be so cool. And I don't see why they can't do that. I'm sure that's like an easy like thing, an easy fix. Let's see. What are Jay's next actions for us? Oh. What are Jay's next actions towards Jazz? Alright, you have the Six of Pentacles. Damn, I didn't mean the card to go all the way over there. What are your next actions towards Jazz? What are Jay's next actions? Definitely balancing things out. Having equal give and take. You got the sun here. So I'm getting like some type of positive change. Like the Hermit tried to come out, but it went back in, so I'm gonna take it. Some type of positive change. This could be communication. This could be just like a gesture. Like, see the Ace of Pentacles. This could be something at work. I want to say he's gonna do something at work. Like I feel like it's like speaking to you. Show me one more. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. He's definitely gonna take action towards you. To excuse me. To me, this feels like talking to you at work. With the Pentacles. But be doing it in a balanced way. So he could be just like getting asked about, yo, that shit was hilarious. Just, um, he could be like initiating like small talk, or like initiating saying hi to you. Like I feel like he's gonna do it in moderation. With the Six of Pentacles being there, but definitely taking action towards you to like try to get your attention, basically. So that's what I have for you, Jess. All right, Suli, you are next. And I know you got 2 questions. So, and also remember to, that you get a 3 card. Yeah, this one and the other one, they're like popping, bro. Like, I'm like, okay. I just got hungry. I just got freaking hungry. All right, let's see. You're good. Yeah, something that does that. All right, so let me reach out to Nadir. Nadir, how will he respond, Spirit? How will he respond? How will he respond? I'm getting quiet energy, but let's see. The 6 of Swords. The 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. The 5 of Pentacles. I want to say if he responds, because I'm getting that he may not. Show me more. The Knight of Cups, okay. The 2 of Swords. I think that he doesn't know how to respond. So yeah, the Knight of Wands. So he's gonna take his time. I feel like with the Knight of Cups being here, I do feel like he's gonna want to follow his heart. So I think initially he's gonna just want to jump in and like respond. But I'm getting someone that's guarded here. Someone that does not know what to do. I asked for closure, yeah. So maybe that's why, because I'm seeing him feeling a little guarded with the 2 of Swords. Like he does not know what to do. He is feeling a bit burdened by this, um, feeling left out in the cold. Um, I feel like for him, because we do have the 6 of Swords here, so it's like he wants to move things into calmer waters. So this could be him not really ready to like close out this chapter. So he may stay quiet because of that, okay? Show me the 2 of Swords. Yeah, you're showing up as real confident to him. So if he's not used to that, I think this is throwing him off. Like, I don't think he expected you to ask for closure here. I don't think he was expecting that, and I think that that's like, it's kind of like throwing him off. I feel like he already saw the message or could have saw the notification and kind of is like knows where this is heading. He's not ready to close the chapter. Show me more. Yeah, the King of Cups is here. Girl, the King of Cups with the Magician. Oh wait, and the Temperance. He's gonna take his time to respond, and I think that it's because he's not sure what to do, but I also am getting that there's feelings here. So I feel like even if he does give you that closure for now, he's gonna try to fix this later down the road. I'm seeing him taking his time when it comes to responding. So he may not know how to respond yet, and I think that he's having a hard time processing the question or the request. So that is what I'm getting for that. I don't think he knows yet, so it's hard to say what he's gonna do because it feels like I want to, but I'm not ready to close this chapter. Like I'll do it because she wants to, but I'm not. He probably will until he figures out how he wants to answer the question because the thing is this, I'm getting that he's not ready to close the chapter. So that's what I have for your first question. All right, let's see. What are his true thoughts and feelings? Let's see. First, Suli, what are Nader's true thoughts and feelings when it comes to her? Oh, what are Nader's true thoughts and feelings when it comes to Suli? What are his true thoughts and feelings? The Fool is here. The Nine of Cups. The Star. So you're showing up as a wish come true for him. A dream come true, like maybe like you're everything that he's like ever wanted in a woman. And I feel like he's feeling hopeful that something can happen here. The Fool is here, which I mean the Fool could be a little too carefree at times, yeah, with the Four of Wands. So I feel like he could be a little trying not to really feel his feelings right now, but at the same time he wants some type of reunion with you. Show me more. It's just the Fool is not very consistent. So this minute he could be feeling like she's a wish come true, like I want to make this work, but then the next second he could be feeling like, you know what, I just want to be alone. I just want to, explore and just do me. The Five of Cups is here, so I do feel like he's feeling regretful of maybe how things happen between you guys, feeling like he could have done better, is what I'm getting. Like I think that he knows that he didn't put in the effort that he thought he would. He knows that he in connections or relationships he puts a lot more effort, and for some reason in this time like he just didn't. um the Knight of Wands is there. I'm getting a lot of passion. See, the Ten of Pentacles is here, so I'm getting a lot of passionate energy, so very attracted to you, like physically, sexually, but also emotionally and internally, spiritually. With the of Pentacles here, I'm getting, again, you are the total package. So I know that's hard to see when someone is not really stepping it up, but these are his thoughts and feelings. Like he views you as the total package. Like the King of Cups is here, again, showing up for you guys. So I feel like there are romantic feelings here, but with this king, he has his eyes closed. So it's like almost like he's not seeing the value of this connection the way he should. The world card is here, so I'm getting someone who, even let's just say he does give you your closure just to like give you peace. I feel like down the road in the future he's gonna try to come back in to fix things. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. So he could be viewing you as someone who's a little cold, maybe too direct, maybe too um you know, when you speak to someone and you're cutthroat, there you go. Too cutthroat. Anything else? See the Six of Pentacles, but he knows that you're balanced. Like you balance him out. So this is like really hard because it feels like someone who is just not really seeing things for the value that they are. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't ask that, but to me, the Fool is a very free energy. Like, it's even if they don't want to play the field, they're just not ready to settle. Um, I didn't ask that, so I can't really say. And I didn't get that, but what I'm getting is someone. The Fool is definitely like, I just want to get up and go. Even if it's just to like chill with my homies, you know. Kind of focus on their own journey is what I get to from the Fool. Like I said, it's very carefree, doesn't really have a plan. They're just going with the flow. And you know, when you're in a relationship, like regardless, there has to be a plan because now it's not just one person, it's two. So yeah, he may not be ready to actually like have a long-term commitment just yet, even though you are that. And you have a 3-card reading, love. So just let me know what you want me to ask. If you have a question. I don't even know. I don't know. Do you want to just do like whatever spirit wants you to know? Or do you want some messages from him? I'll do that for you. All right, who's all in here? I think I'm going to do a free yes or no. Messages. All right, let's do 3 messages. What does Vader want to say to? Okay. You're the most beautiful person I've ever seen. Guys, if you have a yes or no, go ahead and post it as long as you've been interacting with us. I want to hear your voice, so he could be missing your voice. I wish I could hug you right now. We will make very beautiful children. That 10 of Pentacles. So that is what I have for you, love bug. So for everyone that's been interacting with us, if you have a yes or no, go ahead and post it. I may head out soon. All right, so IJ, let's see. Will IJ hear from that tonight? You're welcome. You have the 4 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. That is a maybe energy for me. That's a maybe. Let me just get one straight. Oh, shit. Free yes or no's for whoever has been interacting. If they have been watching, then no. Because if you're not interacting with us, no. The 5 of Swords. So I'm going to say possibly not IJ. But I did get the maybe first. So there could be a change in plans. Oh wait, you were talking to Jess? I'm cracking up. Does anyone else have a yes or no before I go? I mean, I'm not really ready to go, but it is 8 o'clock and I feel like I could just wind down, finish watching and catching up on my shows, and yeah. Oh wait, Jess, you posted. Oh wait, that's right, you did. Should just wear Jay's shirt this week. You got the 3 of Pentacles. That's a yes for me. That is a yes. But I needed why. Oh, snaps. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to head out. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do 9 o'clock this week, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to try. But I could possibly still do 11 because I won this, like, free group and it's at 10:30. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye.